To make a beat in BandLab, we're going to hit Add Track and go Drum Machine. We always select the empty one because I need to see what you can make. We're always making a beat from scratch so that you can actually make your own beat. Once you're into the drum machine, you can click any square or any rectangle. It'll light up and that will become part of your beat pattern. You'll notice that we have some light grey boxes and some dark grey boxes. That helps to show us where the 4 beats are that get repeated in the pattern. If I want to hear this low beat at the start of the first, second, third, and fourth beat, I'll click my rectangles like this, and this is what it sounds like. So I can hear that kick drum on 1, 2, 3, 4, and it just keeps repeating that pattern for me. If I want to add something else, I can add anything else I'd like. Maybe I want to add, this is called a snare drum. And if I want to have a bit of a boom cha kind of feel, you can add as many layers as you'd like. You can even change these sounds. So if you want to add some hand claps, you can add the little symbol that says hand claps. And maybe I want to add some claps at the end here. So the possibilities are endless, and it's a really good opportunity to show your creativity. The other cool thing you can do with this drum machine is you can change the sound. So there are lots of different sounds for the drums. You might want to have a bit more of an electro pop vibe. This is what that might sound like. Or maybe you want something a little bit more techno. Let's hear the techno one. So when I press on the little play button, that's just previewing those sounds. If I actually click on the words, it will change the beat that I've made into that sound. So it's going to keep all of the glowy rectangles that I've already put in place. It's just going to change the sound of the drum. So let's hear how that's changed from the original. So we can hear the hand clap sound a little bit different. That bass drum also sounds a bit different. So we can play around with this until we find a sound that we really like. The last thing we need to know about the drum machine is how it works with our workstation. So we can see that I've made an A beat, and we can see here that it's automatically put in 4 bars of that A beat. So it's repeated my A beat 4 times. So if I press play on the BandLab player, we can follow how it moves through the 4 different A's. That's 1 repetition, that's 2. This is the 3rd repetition and the 4th repetition. So if I want to have more or less of those A beats, I can just drag it in or out to make it shorter or longer. So if I actually want that A beat to repeat 8 times, I can drag it right out to the end of the 8th bar. We can see that it's put 4 repetitions of the B beat, but I actually haven't made a B beat and I don't really want to. So for now, I'm actually just going to press delete. But if I did want to make a B section, I wanted to make a second type of beat, I could always just click add B and it's going to pop up there in my workstation. And again, I can drag it, I can make it longer, I can make it shorter. So let's say I want to have 8 lots of the A's and 4 lots of the B's. That's what it would look like actually in my project. So we can see that it's 2 separate steps. The first step is making your pattern and choosing your sound. The second step is then putting it into your workstation and deciding how many repetitions you want of the A and the B. So that's the basics of making a beat on BandLab.